job. I mean,
thank you so much.
Tell me about, what happened today and Tekashi's involvement.
Well, today we pretty much got justice. We didn't. They didn't send.
All right, it's like all about Tekashi.
Is it all about Tekashi?
Yeah, it's all Tekashi.
Yeah, it's all Tekashi based. Trying to see some other shit.
Shit about Tekashi.
Praise God, you heard Treyway. What the fuck?
Treyway.
that was the appropriate place.
Oh my God!
I just read it.
Oh man!
I'm gonna be so mad if his opinion is the same as mine.
Wait.
I feel like it is.
Oh, it is the same guy. Okay, he is talking about Whitehead.
All right, this is a
Grand Rising.
Fumar special.
We haven't had Fumar in a while.
Grand Rising, my brothers.
Grand Rising. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers.
Assalamu salama. Whatever the fuck they say after that.
Side slammer jammer.
Hey, black love and black peace to all y'all out there. Holy fuck. All right, let's see what he thinks of Dr. Whitehead. I bet you it's going to be that he's a great brother.
No.
Does a lot of work out there.
No, I think he shares the same sentiment. I can just tell by the face.
I don't know. I think he's defending him.
Let's go.
I'm going to go defending.
Let's see it.
Scumbags defend each other.
No, you're right.
Yeah. Unless there is something in it for him to throw him under the bus. That's the only time he'll do it. Don't follow him, follow me.
Yeah.
And he's against Christianity too, right?
There you go. See, this is what happens when you
You're right.
You preach the white man word.
My boy got on his Cuban right now. Don't talk to him.
Peace, love, and Pan-Africanism to all my brothers and sisters. All right.
Let's talk about.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, strap the fuck in, guys. Strap the fuck in.
We're here for one hell of a ride.
The black church.
And we have to play all of Umar's video.
Yeah, it's
7 minutes. We're playing all of it.
Oh.
All right, let's see how long we can go without pausing.
All right, tapping out?
Yeah.
You got to tap out if you're done.
Okay.
All right.
A pastor was robbed today of nearly $500,000 in jewelry as he gave his Sunday sermon. There were black women in there. There were black children in there. There were black elders in there. There were black men in there.
They just have black
Here's
people.
what I want to say to the black church. I hope every pastor is listening. If you went to church today, call your pastor and tell him he needs to turn on King Kong consciousness right now. I have a message for the black church tonight. First of all, I am happy that the pastor and his family are safe. I am happy that the congregation at their Brooklyn church is safe. I am happy that it appeared by the video that I was sent that nobody was harmed during the course of the Brooklyn robbery inside that Brooklyn church today.
I'm almost.
And I'm happy.
Because, sorry, I'm like on my Hulk Hogan hand right now.
All right. Hey,
getting ready to tap because he's a long-winded son of a bitch.
I'm going to let him go through it. I'm going to let him go through it.
I want to see where he's going with it. That's why I'm not tapping.
That's why I'm letting him go through it.
Yeah.
That those brothers who robbed the pastor did not injure anyone, did not harm anyone.
So they're brothers too.
Yo.
They're brothers too.
They're brothers too, bro.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's brothers, Chris.
Everybody
except for you.
He's talking about it like it was just an incident that kind of got out of hand. Like I'm glad everybody's fine.
Hey man, everybody made it home.
I'm glad both sides are fine. Everybody made it home safely.
He about to turn around and be like, I'm glad the police weren't there because they might have killed them boys, and we all know they ain't deserve that.
I'm glad the police didn't show up because it would have turned into a crime. Yeah. We all know how that goes.
We all know how that. We was gonna turn up.
Let black people handle it on their own. No, it was a robbery.
Let's see who taps out.
They're not your brothers. They stole from the people you said were glad were okay. There wouldn't be a glad they're okay if they didn't run in with guns. There'd be no need for glad you're okay.
They're all brothers, bro.
All right. Sorry.
Thank you, brothers, for that. There were children there. There were women there. You still.
Did he just thank the robbers?
Wait, let him play it. I think he did. I think he did. Wait, let him play it. I need to hear it again.
I might
bring
leave.
it back.
I might
bring it back. I think he just hey, thank you guys for not killing nobody.
I'm so glad that robbery went safely.
That robbery was smooth as butter. Okay.
So to him, this is like an improvement.
It's a victory
to the black community.
It's a small victory.
Nobody got killed. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else he says though. Let's see if it's
Holy fuck balls.
Just bring it back just a little bit. I need to hear him say it again.
King Kong of consciousness. You just stop at King Kong.
I'm happy that those brothers who robbed the pastor did not injure anyone, did not harm anyone. Thank you, brothers, for that. There were children there. There were women there. You still had no right to pull out guns in the presence of our women and children, but I am still thankful you didn't hurt anybody.
So if it was an all-man church, go ahead and rob them.
Open season.
What the fuck is this guy talking about, bro?
And also, I don't know where he's going with it, but where is the thank you for not killing people, but you still rob people.
You still rob people.
Why are you thanking them? This makes me sick.
Yo.
This makes me sick.
This is a leader.
You know what? I'm tapping out on principle, but I still want to go.
Well, and me and Wunda's still out here, so we'll see.
That's just on principle. I gotta see.
You gotta see the rest. But on principle, you're already over it.
I'm disgusted by this guy.
Yeah.
Disgusted by this fucker.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's Umar. It's been a while. He had to come back with a bang.
He's the reason why the black community, his thought process is the reason.
Thank you, brothers, for not harming nobody during the course of that robbery.
Oh my fucking God.
But here's what I want to say. In 2015, Dylan Roof walked into Mother E.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I don't even want to do the show anymore right now. What the fuck are you bringing Dylan Roof in this shit for, nigga? That has nothing to do with Dylan Roof, dog.
This is where I'll tap out.
God damn
If he brings up that fucking cheeseburger, I am tapping the fuck out.
He's going to bring up the cheeseburger.
If he brings up that goddamn cheeseburger. What, are you still in?
Yeah.
You're all in.
You're a soldier. Fuck.
I didn't tap out yet. God. That was my principal tap out earlier.
God
Are
damn.
you tapping out for good? You're done.
Bro, I'm
It's
done.
over.
I don't give a fuck what he says anymore, bro. But you can play it if you want to hear that burger part. I can tell you what's coming. But go ahead.
Dylan Roof
walked into Mother Emanuel Church in South Carolina and murdered 9 Africans, including 6 mothers. Dylan Roof walked into a church in Charleston, South Carolina, Mother Emanuel, and murdered 9 Africans, including 6 mothers.
Is he going to say it again?
Say it again.
I'm trying to understand why we still have black churches who don't have security. I'm trying to understand why we have black churches.
That's a fair point.
But then wouldn't you need to have guns in the presence of black women and children?
Yes. Guns in the hands of good guys.
Right. So that's not the moral issue, is that they showed guns to women and children, which is what he made it seem like. Which now it makes sense why he said all that, because he was going to Dylan Roof.
To preface it to Dylan Roof. Because at least, when we go in there, we only going to take your valuables. The white man go in there, he going to take your life.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna take your livelihood.
Yeah,
they gonna take your life.
They gonna take your life.
Right.
So we at least leave you breathing.
So there's a moral hierarchy here.
We listen
going on.
I will say, out of all of the nut shit he just said, I do agree with that. All churches, not just black churches, all churches should have armed security.
Yeah, but nobody's stopping that from happening.
No, it's in New York, so no. That
too. But nobody's nobody's like. The people he thinks is against that is not, or we're not against that.
Yeah, and
I'm all for.
I challenge those same goons to try that in some southern churches. Because you'd be surprised.
I wish to God that somebody in that church had a gun when Dylan Roof walked in there. I wish to fucking God.
Absolutely. Because that's the equalizer.
Yes. But there was probably a pastor that was a no guns guy, all that shit.
It's possible.
And I don't know what the state was, but
generally speaking, it's like one of those unsaid things. Like I've been to churches where that nigga that got it on him, but he's here for the church. He's not here for some other shit. But if somebody else walks in that church to do harm, then he's going to be the one to take care of it. Like you could spot the guy, but it's different if you're not allowing any of your parishioners to carry. You know what I'm saying?
You arm the deacons.
It's an unspoken thing. You don't know I have it until I need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there should be somebody armed in a church.
Or if not one of them, all of them should be armed. All the deacons. Fuck it. Why not?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So.
And I'm just saying that as like citizens. I'm not even saying you have to have like a security team.
Not as a church, but just as a regular person. You're just going to church.
Just have some concealed carries.
You happen to have it on.
In there.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. That's all you need. That's all you need.
That still don't have armed guards. I'm trying to understand why we still have black churches who are living in some sort of imaginary fairy tale where they don't think that the safety of their congregation is in danger because they claim to be doing God's work. The black church, every black church, mega church, small church, medium church, you need a security force. You need a security team. You need regular armed guards.
And let me tell you, you can get that right here if you go to www.drumar.com/Frederick Douglass Marcus
Garvey Academy.
Security team. Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Crowd Control.
Oh my God.
And then you could also call to get our Martin Luther King barricades. MLK barricades.
If called today, we'll even throw in the Malcolm X signs. You like the Malcolm X signs?
Well, it's just he completely conflated that from like you need to get armed security. Like we're talking about a black pastor getting robbed by a armed group of black men, but he made it that we need security in black churches because of white shooters, which, from what I'm aware, in our time, like the big one only happened that one time. I'm not saying it hasn't happened again, but I'm just saying you're still pointing to Dylan Roof. It's not like that's happening every fucking year even.
The comparison to that was where this guy walked into a church in Texas. Didn't look like an all black church, but there was a few black people there, but it was a lot of white people there as well. It looked like one of those Southern Baptist church. He walks in, starts shooting. He kills one guy. The fucking deacon behind him pulls out a fucking gun and guns him down right there. But he stopped the bleeding. You know, you lost one, but you didn't lose 9. Right. Because there was a guy there that could have stopped it. So, and that's not a black church. It should just be a citizen thing, like you said.
Of course, yeah.
So, I don't know.
That robbery in Brooklyn was too easy. That robbery in Brooklyn was too easy.
Say it again.
The murder of Dylan Roof's murder of our elders.
Somebody told him to shorten it.
Charleston, South Carolina was too easy. Why do we still have churches without security? Why do we still have black churches were bombed and burned to the ground for nearly 400 years?
Wunda tapped out.
Official.
That's all fuck about 400 years, cuz.
400 years.
For 400 years. God damn, that's a face only a mom can love. Holy shit.
Woo. Anthony Anderson. What was his name?
Anthony Anderson.
Yeah.
From Blackish?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Like in the middle of weight loss. That's Anthony Anderson.
It's morphing into Anthony Anderson.
Oh shit.
Like a month into his diet.
Wow.
Anthony Anderson.
Well, I mean, Wunda tapped out. I tapped out too. I think you're done. I'm done listening to him. So
Yeah, I tapped out on principle.
I'm good, man.
And
good.
you know what? Let's go to the 4-minute mark. Let's just
Sure.
see. Let him finish that sentence.
Black churches were bombed and burned to the ground for nearly 400 years. You got white folks.
Wait. That happened for 400 years, or that happened?
No. Nearly.
No, wait. He conflated the 400-year thing. That's about slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Black churches were bombed like later.
60s.
Yeah, like a smaller period of time. It didn't happen over
Between like the 1800s and the 60s.
It was like KKK Black Panther stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's the 60s.
60s.
End of 50s to the 60s, yeah.
I think, I want to say
KKK
40,
was 63.
40s, but right, the tension was 40s, 50s, 60s, and then it calmed down in the 70s when everybody got some weed.
Yeah.
Little devil's lettuce.
Maybe I'm talking
Little
about...
pot.
Are we talking about the 1800s?
Well,
I could be
time,
thinking of that.
I
I'm
mean,
thinking of the KKK being
at that
established.
time.
It might have been 63, actually.
We had churches, but, you know.
I just did a video on this. How the fuck did I forget?
I don't know. You're a bad
I'm
producer.
an idiot. I might be right, but anyway. Yeah, I think he's totally off on that. That didn't happen like over a span of 400 years.
I don't know what he's talking about anymore, bro. I tapped out.
I think I'm done.
I'm done,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm out.
this nigga be just talking nonsense.
He's just a dummy.
Fuck.
He's the I think I have to give him he's the smartest dumb motherfucker on the planet.
On the planet?
T.I. is a couple levels below him. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.